Trap music, emerging in the early 2000s from Atlanta, Georgia, represents one of the most distinctive subgenres of hip-hop. More than just a style of music, trap is a cultural and philosophical expression of survival, ambition, and identity in the modern urban landscape. Pioneered by artists such as T.I., often credited with coining the term trap music, and popularized by figures like Gucci Mane, Young Jeezy, Future, Migos, Young Thug, and Travis Scott. Trap reflects both the realities of marginalized life and the aspirations of those navigating it. Its philosophical underpinnings touch on existentialism, ethics, temporality, and the aesthetics of struggle and triumph. At its core, trap music originates from the trap, places where drugs are sold. This grounding gives trap its ontological character, a deep awareness of precarious existence. Lyrics frequently portray the risks of street life, the instability of opportunity, and the ethical ambiguity faced by those trying to survive and succeed in harsh environments. T.I.'s early works like Trap Music are autobiographical examinations of life in these spaces, blending storytelling with reflections on choice, consequence, and survival. The trap is a world where decisions are often matters of life and death, and the music mirrors this intensity with 808 heavy beats, rapid hi-hats, and minor key melodies that evoke tension and urgency. Listening to trap is thus a phenomenological experience, immersing audiences in a sonic reflection of the trap's reality. Trap music also embodies a unique ethical philosophy. While lyrics often depict illegal activity or morally ambiguous behavior, they do so not as a prescription but as a pragmatic response to systemic pressures. Gucci Mane's narratives focus on cunning, resilience, and self-preservation rather than conventional morality. Similarly, Young Jeezy emphasizes the consequences of choices in the trap, highlighting the dialectic between freedom and structural determinism. Trap music interrogates traditional ethical frameworks by framing survival and success as the ultimate moral imperatives, a perspective reminiscent of Nietzschean philosophy, celebrating strength and ambition in the face of adversity. Temporal philosophy is central to trap's appeal. Rapid-fire hi-hats, syncopated rhythms, and relentless bass lines convey a heightened sense of urgency. Life in the trap is immediate and unpredictable, and trap music encodes this philosophy of time through its rhythm. Future's melodic flows and Migos' triplet cadences create a sonic representation of life under constant pressure, where opportunity and danger coexist in a compressed, high-stakes temporal landscape. Trap also reflects a complex relationship with materialism and identity. Lyrics frequently celebrate wealth, luxury cars, and designer clothing, but this ostentation is philosophical, not superficial. Material success in trap functions as existential affirmation, reclaiming dignity, asserting agency, and rewriting narratives imposed by social marginalization. Young Thug, Travis Scott, and others emphasize experimentation with identity, fashion, and persona, highlighting trap's engagement with the performativity of selfhood. Trap articulates a tension between vulnerability and bravado, reflecting the duality of being for others and self-realization. Community and cultural context are equally important. Trap is both individualistic and collective, with artists building networks of mentorship and collaboration. The Atlanta trap scene, featuring heavyweights like T.I., Gucci Mane, and Young Thug, illustrates how trap music conveys shared experiences of marginalization and aspiration. While lyrics may focus on personal struggle, they resonate because they reflect communal realities. Trap fosters solidarity by narrating collective challenges, turning personal survival stories into cultural touchstones. Finally, trap is a philosophy enacted through aesthetics. The sound deep bass, sparse melodies, layered percussion communicates emotion independently of words. The production itself becomes a philosophical statement, evoking struggle, triumph, tension, and release. Producers like Metro Boomin, Zaytoven, Southside, and others contribute to this sonic philosophy, emphasizing mood, texture, and atmosphere as essential to trap's message. In conclusion, trap music is far more than entertainment. It is a philosophical lens on resilience, ambition, and existence in contemporary urban life. Through its narratives, rhythms, and aesthetics, Trap confronts ethical ambiguity, temporal pressure, identity formation, and community interconnectedness. Figures like T.I., Gucci Mane, Young Jeezy, Future, Migos, Young Thug, and Travis Scott exemplify Trap's evolution and its capacity to reflect both the harsh realities of survival and the creative triumphs of self-expression. Trap music, in essence, embodies the philosophy of resilience, asserting agency, crafting identity, and striving for transcendence even amid life's most challenging conditions.